Hey YouTube, Martin here. This is the 120, and it's been one night since I've added the water clear to the tank, and it seems to be working. Everything's quite a little bit better than it was the other day, so now I can really show you the newest addition to the tank. And this guy is an Albino Pacu. He grows absolutely massive, this fish. So I have to keep an eye on him. He tends to steal all the food that you feed to the fish. So be aware if you ever get one of these guys can grow up to 3 feet long and absolutely huge and fat. This is a giant. I always wanted one, and I've seen some videos where they live, I don't know, 40 years old or more. So yeah, very cool fish, but they grow extremely fast as well. I have to keep an eye on it and see if it is going to stay. Or if I will trade it in and get a flower horn instead. But for now, I really want to keep him. I want to have this guy and watch him grow in the tank, and when he outgrows the tank, I'll probably get him his own tank. We'll see how it goes. I just want to try him out. I love the fish, and they're hard to get. So we'll see how it goes. Either that or I'll donate him if he gets to be a nuisance and way too big. But for now, I think he is absolutely awesome. I'm willing to give it a try. This guy is so cool. He's got the biggest tail you've ever seen, and he's just a puppy. I don't know how old he is, but he can't be more than a couple months old. So that's the update. And let me just show you what I used here. Just give me 1 second to grab it here. But there's the knife fish. He's another one that's going to get really big. I mean, this tank was originally bought in mind so the knife fish and the zebra cichlid can grow huge. Not so much the Oscars. They could have still stayed in the 90-gallon, the two of them, but yeah, that was really pushing it too. So for now, they haven't outgrown the tank yet. They're fairly happy. I am trying to devise some form of a way to feed this guy, but not to overfeed him, because he does pretty much eat everything you can think of. He is like a little piggy, and he's just gonna get bigger and bigger teeth, and there's not many fish that can lip lock with him whatsoever. So anyway, that's the update. I still have the silver dollars. They're still in the tank in the back. So what I was trying to show you is, if you look at the previous video when I set the tank up, I used now I'm using the Aqua Clear. I put that in yesterday. Today the tank is quite a lot better. You can see the fish clearly. They're doing great. Unfortunately, I can't really zoom into the place I want to zoom in. The camera is just not liking the shade here, but inside the decoration here, I don't know if that's visible. There is a fire eel in there. He's not that big, but he is in there, and we'll see how he grows. He's going to grow quite big too. So I'm after creating a monster tank at some point with huge fish. That's the goal. Keep in mind, my tank size will likely increase one more time in the future, but that is my goal. I want these guys to grow out, not fast. I want to have at least a year or two before I have to do something. But at that point, we'll see how it goes. If I want to continue with the monster fish or not, but so far I absolutely love every one of these fish, and they're like family. So I fed them since they were babies. I would hate to give up any of them, and that is the goal in the hobby, right? You create your tank, you select your favorite fish, and you watch them grow. All right, that's the update. This is again the 120-gallon tank update with an Albino Pacu that is ready to go. We'll see. This guy is gonna be huge, guys. I'm a little scared. I've never had a fish that can grow that big, that fast. But I'm doing this as an experience for all of you guys. Basically, they sell these fish at the pet stores, and the knife fish, and all these other huge fish. And they look nice and cute when they're small, but you don't really realize how quickly they grow. So I'm trying to show you guys what you need to do in order to keep them happy, right? Such as at first they were in my 90. They outgrew the 90. I'm pretty sure they're going to outgrow this tank fairly soon. I'm just hoping it's going to last a year or two. Hopefully 2 years. I'm really counting on that. But even the little knife fish, he was fine up until last month. I fed some goldfish, live goldfish to him, and he tripled in size due to that. The Pacu, I'm a little scared of what he's gonna do, but like I said again, I want to emphasize, when you buy these fish, you put them in little tanks. They will not likely stay in the little tanks. You'll need a bigger tank and a bigger tank and a bigger tank, and I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to actually go that route until I reach what I believe is my ultimate fish hobby top out tank. I don't know. I'm hoping 300 gallon, maybe 600 gallon. That'll be the biggest tank I'll ever want and ever have. But it is a hassle to do because the big tanks are heavy, extremely heavy, right? So what happens is you need help, you need someone to carry it in, and at that point it becomes a nuisance, right? Because you need a lot of space, you need a lot of time. Having the big fish is one thing, but just upgrading the tank to a larger tank, that is a hassle for anyone. Moving the fish is a hassle, but watching them and watching the big guys grow and have enough room and be happy in the tanks, that's kind of worth it in the end. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoy the videos, enjoy the updates I'm doing, and hopefully we can all continue to learn together, as I said, from day one. And for now, this tank is big enough, and this is the scary tank buster fish that'll likely outgrow the tank quite fast. Like, look how hungry this guy is. I fed the fish, he ate most of the food I fed, and he's sifting through all the gravel. He is just one hungry fish. And they grow up to 3 feet in length. But look how beautiful he is, and he's only gonna get better and better and bigger. So if you like monster fish and you have a monster fish tank, look up the Albino Pacu See how big they get. See if it's something that you really want in your tank. I'm trying to raise this guy. They're like a little dog sometimes. You can actually pet them. You can play with them. Just as long as you watch your fingers, they get huge teeth. And there's not many fish that can outdo them, but he is only, what, 6 to 8 inches, something like that. He's just a baby. Imagine him at over 2 feet. That's where they usually go. And like I said, a lot of these fish go more than 20 years. They live for a long time. So keep that in mind when you buy big fish as well. Alright, you guys, good luck with your fish tanks. Stay tuned for more updates. Thanks very much.